The intensity is picking up every set. And we're just in our first match this Sunday afternoon as the crowd really getting their money's worth. On Sunday volleyball doubleheader, set number 3 highlights for you.
Look at this very exciting set. A lot of points scored by Greciano. As we mentioned earlier, she had an excellent game here in the second set. A lot of unanswered services. At the same time, her powerful attacks were just great during the third set.
She really has perfected that approach on the short set by Ferrer. But UE really made a set out of this, made it competitive and tough for Ateneo as they, Alangilan really took charge of the offense of UE. They were able to be at set point several times here in set number 3, but they were just not able to close it out.
That's right, but we should also give credit to Dizon, who also did a great job in the front line for UE. I think nahirapan yung UE, no? Because sila yung humahabol sa Ateneo. It would have been a different story if they were able to maintain a lead and somehow if they have minimized their errors.
Kainglet was a big factor for Ateneo.
Right.
Also Hervasio. Well, the two rookies really have been the options of Ateneo on offense the entire season. They've lived off those two as you look at these stats.
Of course, in terms of the statistics, we are still quite close in terms of the numbers. If you look at the Ateneo's attack points, they scored 18 as compared to UE's 16. In terms of the successful sets, we have 15 for Ateneo as compared to 10 only of UE. In terms of the successful receptions, we have 9 for Ateneo and 8 for UE. So again, this goes to show why the third set was very close for both UE and Ateneo. Lumamang lang ng konti yung Ateneo in terms of the attacks.
Both these teams met the first time, and it went in favor of Ateneo by 5 sets. We're at set number 4 already. And Ateneo scores the first point. There's Ricky Palu, board member of Ateneo. Of course, always in attendance in every Ateneo game. Ferrer, that set came from her neck already. That's how low the ball was. And look at Rivera lagging her tongue a little bit and scoring the point for UE. We're tied at 1-all.
Well, again, just for those who have just joined us, for this game, if Ateneo wins, they just add another win to the scoreboard, but they will still be our number 5 team in this season. If UE wins just the same, they will still be number 6, but they will add another win. If their record in 2008 was 2 wins and 12 losses, if they win this game, they would now have 4 wins and 10 losses. So the team is improving year on year.
We will definitely see the last of these two teams today, as they have not made it to the Final Four. Ateneo's first Final Four appearance was last year, but it's unfortunate that they cannot follow up to that performance. Triple defense by UE, gets a block. Rivera off to the other side. That was a little too low, but Kainglet unprepared and not squared to receive the weak D-zone spike. So UE goes on top by 3-4-1 here in set number 4. Short set. And that's 4 touches as Pascual hit it too low.
I can sense a 5-set match this afternoon. If you look at the score, it's a totally different story from the third set. UE is now leading by 4 points.
That's off the blockers, says our officials. So Ateneo cuts that momentum and the deficit as well, but just barely. Let's see if Ferrer jump serves still. She does. Oh! Masampay wanted to be creative.
She had good intentions, but masyado nang mababa.
tips it. Back set. Acevedo wins the joust. Here comes Rosales. You see, UE can be successful even if they don't really pour a lot of effort into their spikes. They just need to catch Ateneo in those posts. And Ateneo is not, like what we mentioned earlier, not known for their floor defense.
That's right. And at this point, dapat ma-realize nila, what has been earning them the points are not those hard-hit attacks. Mostly, yung mga placing sa gitna or yung mga bolang tumatama sa kamay ng blockers na nare-redirect. So those are the things that they can utilize if they do want to earn more points.
Of course, it is a definite crowd pleaser if you hit it as hard as you can and you score a point. But that's not the important thing. The important thing is you hit up as much points as possible. And yun nga, tulad na sinabi mo, the way UE scores is different from Ateneo, who hits hard. They get most of their points from finding the open holes in the Ateneo defense.
That's right.
UE is on top by 3-7-4.
Good coverage.
Solid reception by Balmaceda, the libero of UE. Marvacio, ball was behind her a bit. And came back to her. Masangkay, wow!
She's been wanting to do that earlier to get the second ball and get a point.
And with the right hand, she tips it over and scores it for UE 8-4 here in set number 4.
Sa zone 1. Ang zone 1 nyo, ito eh. Ito, dito nyo dalhin yung bola, oh. Nandito yung depensa nila, ganyan eh, oh. Ganyan dito.
A little distress in the voice of Coach Gorayev as his team is down by 4, although they are up 2-1 versus UE.
Well, of course, I'm sure he doesn't want to lose another set anymore and extend this game to a 5-setter again. The sooner, the better, no?
Oh. UE is very well prepared in this set, defensively and offensively. Look at the anticipation at the net. And with Elaine Rosas right there, I mean, Ateneo has been struggling to get it over, especially on their aggressive defense, or I guess aggressive offense. Another solid block by UE. Wow. Joust won by Ateneo, but UE's on the attack. That time, Marvacio made sure that wasn't coming back.
Cleared the UE blockers and it caught the UE libero off guard.
Marvacio is serving at 5-9.
Set seemed a bit too low for Alangilan.
Yep, raising her hand, triumphant in that attack, getting it through Masangkay and Rosas on the block. 3-point lead for UE. Ateneo is slowly chipping away at that. Oh, but Marvacio, like he mentioned, she is very, very prone to service errors.
That's right. Not helping Ateneo's cause right now. They are down by 4 points. And from that earlier huddle that they had, we could sense a disappointment in the tone of voice of Coach Roger, simply because the errors that they have been committing are just those simple ones, not really caused by UE, more on their own.
Their own making.